wasn't bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call them. When you're doing your feet. You already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
The 41-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Holds in, again it's Bowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
8-yard line.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back on 2nd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Allen on the play action. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's got more once again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-run route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Counter give to Jency. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. They got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They look to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense. It puts a sack on the board.
He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the Raiders ready in for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He fields this at the 18. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Pass on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. You always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Genty on second. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. At the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Bates takes out the extra point. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Play action now with Allen. Headed out right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Fell on the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have it third and 3.
Round 80. Half 85. Half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup.
Another one for Cook. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third
Allen
and
on
2.
3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's good for a
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo
A
first.
4-yard pickup on the play. And the
Moore
Bills
going in
first
motion
down.
left. Allen now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Gain of 19.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This one's deflected away and incomplete. Chances to score running out. It's now 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Regular.
Allen to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives the backward. Second down coming up.
Second and 19 at the Bills' 48-yard line.
Pass play coming here. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
In the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Coming left is Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick was no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
A gain of 5. First down, Bills.
On first down, Allen. That's taken in by Bell. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen escapes the pocket, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left, didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, short on marker for the moment. But they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. So the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Cook. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 20. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
First play is going to be again to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's caught. He's got ground. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. We go to Genty on the jump off. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's a cut for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
First down, play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So it'll be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's going to throw again on second down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Third and long for him here. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go.
They'll throw for it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up second and 2. At their
operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Look out!
Now a give to Cook, running left. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. It's a gain of 17.
The give now out of the shotgun.
First down.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he gets absolutely pumped to have that one.
James Cook. It's a gain of 8. And it brings
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
46-yard.
Mass's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Bass now to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen. Fell on the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive. Incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Flush down out to his left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Now run by Cook. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Touchdown.
The Bills make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. The Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Like 18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's looking deep once again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They've got first down here from the 36.
All 52. What's up?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
What's up?
To the air again, Allen. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bills close to beginning the year 4-0. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Again, Allen to the air. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Bass on for the extra extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Raiders 20. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped with authority there. And that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Raider
Back to throw now. On the move, headed right. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
Brings up second and 17 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play now. Free inside the 30. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And leads to third
Some early
down.
movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Ready.
Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
Go. 70 Lions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Able to get it to Benson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Line up the design keeper. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Bates now for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Raiders cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and push something. He brings up second down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Tight. What's that?
He's going to pass it here. He's got Moore once again. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.